How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bringing you some absolute bangers that are all on sale on the PlayStation Store for the second half of the holiday sale that runs through January 21st. As usual, I've scoured this sale for all the full games, game bundles, and premium editions that are at the lowest price they've been in recent history, and are at least a 70 on OpenCritic or Game Rankings. So if that sounds like the kind of video you want to see, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my daily coverage of every sale that Sony puts out. I'm trying to get to 25K by the end of the year, so every bit helps. Alright, that's enough yapping from me, let's get into the video. For $5.84, The Darkside Detective is a charming, comedic point-and-click adventure where you play as Detective Francis McQueen, investigating paranormal cases that plague the strange streets of Twin Lakes City. Across 9 bite-sized cases, you'll click through eerie locations, interrogate oddball citizens, and solve supernatural mysteries alongside Officer Dooley, blending classic adventure puzzles with sharp writing, pixel art visuals, and a constant stream of dry humor that consistently lands. With its light puzzle difficulty, memorable jokes, quirky characters, and a catchy soundtrack by Ben Prunty, it delivers a fun, breezy detective experience that never overstays its welcome. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For $8.99, Ride 5 is a hardcore motorcycle racing simulator that delivers an intense, authentic experience built to make every corner, straightaway, and braking zone feel brutally real. Race across more than 35 tracks on over 200 meticulously recreated motorcycles from world-famous manufacturers, mastering advanced physics, dynamic weather, and deep bike handling systems that demand precision and constant adaptation across career, endurance, and custom race modes. With endurance racing emphasizing strategy and pit management, extensive customization, riding aids for all skill levels, split screen, crossplay, and replayability through Race Creator, it's a dream game for serious motorsport fans. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 9 out of 10, and about 270 hours to platinum. For $9.59, Dragon Ball FighterZ is a fast, flashy 3v3 fighting game that perfectly captures the explosive battles and iconic characters of the Dragon Ball universe with incredible authenticity and non-stop visual flair. Developed by Arc System Works, it blends stunning anime-style visuals with easy-to-learn but hard-to-master mechanics, letting you build dream teams, pull off high-speed tag combos, experiment with assists, and battle across competitive ranked play, casual lobbies, and party matches. An exclusive story mode introduces Android 21 in a brand new narrative supervised by Akira Toriyama, adding fan service, twists, and memorable character moments alongside the intense competitive play. It's an 86 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 70 hours to platinum. For $7.12, Neon Abyss Deluxe Edition is a frantic, neon-soaked run-and-gun roguelike where you dive into the Abyss as a member of Hades' grim squad to take down the new gods in chaotic style with explosive weapons and surreal environments. Each run blends fast-paced shooting with deep item synergies, evolving roams, random upgrades, hatchable pets, and wild power-ups that dramatically change how your build plays, encouraging constant experimentation and long-term replayability. The Deluxe Edition adds the Lovable Rogues Pack, Alter Ego DLC, and Chrono Trap DLC, introducing new playable characters, alternate forms, and an endless mode that relentlessly pushes your skills to the limit. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $7.99, Prison City is an over-the-top, side-scrolling action shooter where you take control of ex-cop Hal Bruiser to battle through a crime-ridden dystopian Detroit, armed with chakrams, grenades, and other explosive weaponry. Fight across multiple zones, from sewers to factories to nature preserves, each packed with environmental hazards, challenging enemies, and massive bosses while uncovering hidden upgrades that boost your combat potential. Packed with 80s and 90s action movie and game references, a retro soundtrack by Radland Studios, and a boss rush mode for ultimate high-score bragging rights, every stage delivers chaotic, adrenaline-fueled excitement. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, and I'm not sure about trophy difficulty or time to 100% as it's such a small sample size. For $9.99, the Bayonetta and Vanquish 10th Anniversary Bundle celebrates a decade of Platinum Games' most iconic action titles, delivering fully remastered versions of both cult classics in one epic, high-octane, adrenaline-fueled package. Step into the heels of Bayonetta, unleashing an arsenal of stylish attacks, combos, and guns to hack, slash, and obliterate hordes of celestial enemies with flair, precision, and cinematic intensity. Then, suit up as DARPA agent Sam Gideon in Vanquish, wielding the experimental blade system to scan, copy, and master futuristic weaponry, while infiltrating the conquered space colony Providence and battling relentless high-tech foes. It's an 82 average on OpenCritic, average trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and about 55 hours to get both platinums. For $5.99, Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate is the definitive fighting game experience, combining two critically acclaimed time-bending story campaigns with the full, complete roster of 37 characters, including newcomers Mileena, Rain, and Rambo. Test your skills in intense cinematic fights featuring jaw-dropping fatalities, brutalities, and friendships, with thousands of skins, weapons, and gear for unmatched fighter customization and endless replay value. Battle through Towers of Time, the Crypt, Classic Towers, or online modes while reliving epic clashes with all previous guest fighters like Terminator, Joker, Spawn, and RoboCop, with Combat Pack 1, Aftermath expansion, and Combat Pack 2 all included. It's an 89 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 60 hours to platinum. For $9.99, Gunfire Reborn is a roguelite FPS RPG hybrid, where you control unique heroes with distinct abilities as you battle through procedurally generated levels filled with randomized weapons, items, and relentless enemies. You can play solo or team up with up to 3 friends, tackling each floor with ever-changing combat rhythms, unpredictable encounters, and new challenges that make every run feel fresh, exciting, and highly strategic. With its mix of fast-paced shooting, hero progression, loot variety, and cooperative strategy, Gunfire Reborn delivers a highly replayable adventure where skill, adaptation, and teamwork are key to surviving and mastering the game's chaotic battles. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $7.99, Under Defeat is a vertically scrolling shoot-'em-up where you pilot a helicopter capable of moving in 8 directions, using just fire and bomb buttons while mastering a unique tilt mechanic that angles your shots and adds tactical depth. With the addition of a satellite-like option unit, strategic charging, and responsive controls, every encounter balances precision, timing, and risk as you navigate waves of enemies across varied, destructible environments filled with intense action. This 2024 edition includes New Order mode in 16:9, sharper textures, 4 selectable soundtracks, including a new score from Shinji Hosoe, and preserves the original arcade mode for classic fans. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $5.99, Mafia 2 Definitive Edition is a remastered crime-action game set in 1940s to 50s Empire Bay, New York, where war hero Vito Scaletta becomes entangled with the mob to pay his father's debts and rise through the criminal ranks alongside his loyal friend Joe. Explore a sprawling post-war city teeming with opportunity, organized crime, and booming industries, engaging in high-stakes heists, street brawls, and morally complex missions that capture the allure and danger of the Golden Era Mafia. This complete edition includes all DLC, delivering the full story in stunning HD, letting you experience cinematic drama, period-accurate environments, and unforgettable characters in one immersive package. It's a 76 on Game Rankings, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $5.99, The Ninja Saviors Return of the Warriors brings back classic beat-em-up action with a modern twist, letting you play as one of 5 android ninjas brawling through waves of enemies in a dystopian future. Over 8 intense levels, face Tyrant Banglar and his henchmen alone, or, for the first time ever, team up with a friend in local co-op, reliving the golden era of 90s arcade action. With 2 new characters, revamped 16-bit pixel art, updated animations, the iconic Zuntata soundtrack, global online leaderboards, and additional unlockable costumes, secret stages, and hidden combo challenges, every session offers endless competitive fun and replayability. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, and I'm not sure about trophy difficulty or time to 100% as it's such a small sample size. For $8.99, Astroneer is a colorful open-world sandbox adventure where you explore and reshape entire planets using a powerful deform tool, crafting, building, and surviving in a vast, fully deformable, procedurally rich solar system full of surprises, hidden secrets, and unexpected challenges. Traverse 7 unique planets, dig through caves, explore mysterious cores, and snap together components to construct bases, vehicles, and creative contraptions limited only by your imagination. Play solo or join up to 3 friends in drop-in, drop-out co-op to tackle industrial projects, build massive bases, or experiment in the endlessly creative sandbox, blending exploration, survival, and cooperative fun. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 70 hours to platinum. For $7.49, Inkulinati is a hilarious ink-based strategy game where medieval marginalia come alive and a rabbit's bum can be deadlier than a dog's sword. Take turns in tactical duels, summon bizarre beasts with living ink, and use a mix of battlefield positioning, special actions, environmental hazards, and creative chaotic strategies to outwit opponents, all while unlocking units like trumpet-playing donkeys, bishop cats, and man-eating snails. Customize your tiny Inkulinati, build your ultimate army, and embark on a single-player campaign facing legendary masters, untamed creatures, and historical figures, adapting your strategy to every evolving battlefield for maximum advantage. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $5.99, the Procession to Calvary is a darkly comedic adventure game where the Holy War is over, but chaos, absurdity, and unexpected dangers remain. After defeating your oppressors and witnessing the ruin of churches and the deaths of thousands, you're tasked with tracking down the elusive tyrant, Heavenly Peter, while journeying through a richly detailed world created entirely from hundreds of Renaissance paintings, encountering bizarre characters, solving inventive puzzles, and making morally questionable choices at every turn. With point-and-click mechanics, a curated classical soundtrack, clever writing, and hilarious, irreverent humor, every step is an artful, twisted delight. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For $8.39, the Nobody Saves the World and Frozen Hearth bundle delivers an expanded, shape-shifting, ability-blending action RPG experience. Transform into a horse, zombie, robot, and more as you face the vile calamity threatening the world, unlocking new forms, abilities, and devastating combinations along the way. The Frozen Hearth expansion pushes players to tackle even wilder challenges, with clever dungeon design, inventive quests, co-op gameplay that rewards creativity, strategy, and experimentation, dozens of hidden quests, bonus dungeons, rare encounters, unique events, puzzles, mini-bosses, secret treasures, and powerful boss fights to discover, master, and conquer across every corner of the world. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 35 hours to platinum. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. There's something here for every type of player, so be sure to check some of these out while the sale is still going on. From this set of games, I played the Darkside Detective, Bayonetta, Vanquish, Mafia 2, and the Procession to Calvary, so I can recommend each of those from personal experience. The rest of the games do look pretty fun though. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sales stuff that I put out. Leave a like and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.